Well, harnessing the power of waves is the next big ride for renewable energy. For many companies, it's been a difficult break to catch and they've gone under. But a Sydney company thinks they've created the technology to meet the challenge. Waveswell is building a commercial-sized plant on King Island in Bass Strait. But the company says the technology is cost-effective on a much larger scale. Here's Emily Stewart.
Sydney runner Tom Dennis holds the record for the fastest circumnavigation of the world on foot. It took 20 months, and after 26,000 kilometres and 17 pairs of runners, he finished in 2013. But now he's found a new challenge in the water.
I do have a PhD in oceanography, so clearly I have a strong interest in the area.
It's taken 20 years of development, but he's created technology that harnesses the power of waves.
It acts effectively as an artificial blowhole, and water rises inside a big artificial chamber, and as the waves fall, they suck air back through past an air turbine, and that air turbine is the only part of the technology that moves.
The wild shores of King Island, halfway between Tasmania and Victoria, are frequently battered by gale-force winds, creating huge wave swells. According to Dr. Dennis, it's the ideal place to build a large-scale unit. The Maritime College in Tasmania has done independent testing of a prototype and says it will withstand the harsh environment.
The beauty of the Waveswell energy technology is that you have a very large and a very strong and robust concrete gravity structure, a bit like a rocky outcrop.
The large concrete structure will be built on the western side of the island by next year and sit on the seabed in about 10 metres of water. It will cost up to $7 million to build. Waveswell plans to raise $12 million this year. Dr. Tom Dennis says the payback period for the technology will be less than 5 years, as the cost of wave power is so low, at 10 cents per kilowatt hour.
We'll be producing power for less than almost any other renewable energy source, and also less than newly built coal-fired power generation.
Hydro Tasmania will integrate the wave power into their off-grid power system, which provides energy for King Island's 1,600 residents. Wave power will account for up to 50% of the total energy at peak times.
We see Waveswell as a really complementary technology that this company is offering. So Hydro has a lot of expertise in integrating renewable technologies into particularly small off-grid power systems.
King Island is a renewable energy showpiece and boasts Australia's largest battery storage facility. Already, that project has cut the island's emissions by half.
Over the last decade, we've converted our diesel usage into 100% renewables by integrating wind, battery, solar technologies.
But wave energy has been notoriously difficult to commercialise. At least 20 converters have been floated to the prototype stage around the world, but none have proved scalable yet. Tom Dennis's previous company, Ocean Links, went bust in 2014. He'd already left. It was brought down when its commercial-sized unit was damaged en route to its destination. And wave power competitor Carnegie, based in Perth, is moving into solar to provide an income stream as it tries to scale up its wave energy product.
This has been the holy grail in wave energy. The improvements over a typical or a more conventional device are at least 60%, which is a groundbreaker. That's going to help all the technology to become a lot more commercially viable than it ever has been.
We envisage hundreds of megawatts, if not eventually thousands of megawatts of this technology being installed in various locations all around the world.
Which marks the start of a new renewable energy marathon for Waveswell.